Good morning, Bonnick. I'm Abby O'Sullivan.
And I'm Lily Griffin. Welcome to episode 22 of The Current.
Ain't shady, baby, I'm hot like the prodigal son.
The East End, Paradise on Earth.
Spring is finally here. Time for playing outside again.
Not so fast. April showers are still ahead of us.
So let's enjoy a rainy day activity like going to an art museum.
A few weeks ago, Ava Walters went to check out the 2025 Student Art Show at the Parish Art Museum.
This annual exhibition has been a tradition for 70 years,
presenting artwork by more than 1,000 young artists from Eastern Long Island schools.
So my name is Sophie Riva. I took a photo of a person on top of the Griffith Observatory in Los Angeles. And so I really like the structure of the building. I thought it was really interesting. I thought the sky was a really clear blue. And I just thought it was going to be a really great kind of experiment to try to, take all the other people out of the shot to just focus in on this one.
I'm Amanda Barrows, and I made a mouse head, a giant mouse head, because I thought it would be a great way to represent myself in an art show.
I had the train station piece, and it basically is an acrylic painting of me on my bike going to the train station in Montauk.
Congratulations to all these talented students whose art was displayed. Everything looked great.
Amanda's mouse head was my favorite part.
What would you even feed a mouse that large?
What would you feed a really large country that just underwent the devastation of a horrible natural disaster?
I'm not exactly sure. But maybe some of our science research students can answer that question. After all, they presented in front of the Cornell professors this past weekend at the World Food Prize competition.
Let's see how it went.
The World Food Prize is a competition that Dr. Rabito and I have brought as an opportunity for East Hampton High School students. And quickly, how this works is students have to choose a country outside the United States of America that has a food insecurity issue. They address that by coming up with science solutions to solve that. And they do twofold. They have a written paper and then an oral presentation on campus at Cornell University, where they're presenting to a panel of PhD researchers and lab PIs, principal investigators, and they are sharing their solutions to come up with global solutions to food insecurity.
It was good. It was a little nerve-wracking at first because I just didn't really know what to expect. But once I was in the room, I felt very comfortable, and it was a small group of people, and the judges gave good feedback, and it was a great experience.
While there, Dr. Rabito and I collaborate with some of our East Hampton High School alumni who are at Cornell. Evan Massey, who gave a tour of his architecture program, and Leah Fromm, who gave us a tour with some of her plant science research. It was a nice experience for students because they get to dine on campus to get an experience of what it's like to be a college freshman. We will find out in a few months if any of those advance. They will compete against students from across the globe at the International World Food Prize in Iowa, which will be in October 2025.
Those are some really inspiring students.
Wasn't your sister on that trip?
She's no Abe Stillman.
Abe Stillman is this year's valedictorian.
It's pretty cool to be in a room and know you're the smartest person there.
It will catch up with him in college next year.
Sophie Riva met up with Abe to pick his brain.
Oh my goodness. Look at this beautiful, Abe! Oh my gosh, how's it going?
Very well.
What beach are we at today?
We are at Wyborg Beach.
Wow. It's a very, very great pick. What would you say your favorite time of day is?
My favorite time of day is sunset
And why is that?
because of the glow of the sun.
Where are you going to school next year and what do you plan on studying?
I'm going to Columbia University and I intend to study biology
Why'd you pick biology?
because of the incredible Dr. Rubito and because I love life.
What's one thing that you love about Columbia that isn't Columbia?
There's a place 2 blocks away that sells jumbo pizza slices.
Have you been before?
Of course I've been.
Okay, awesome. Look who we ran into, everyone. Oh my gosh. What are 3 things that you can't live without?
Skiing,
Okay,
guitar,
okay.
and Dr. Paul Rubito.
Great answers. What would you say is your biggest pet peeve?
When people don't fix their divots at the golf course.
If you could switch places with one person, who would you pick?
I would pick Billy Joel.
And why is that?
I would love to see colors when I hear music.
What is your favorite thing to eat for dinner?
I love chicken parm.
Great choice. Repping the Italian. I love it. What song has been on repeat for you?
Brown Eyed Woman
Brown Eyed
by
Woman.
the Grateful Dead.
That's so funny that you say that because that's literally next in the queue. If it works. There we go. Let's give the HHS a little taste of Brown Eyed Woman by the Grateful Dead.
Gone are the days when the ox fall down, take up the open gravel fields again. Gone are the days when the ladies sit.
Sophie went right through the stop I repeat.
Oh.
Right through the stop.
Not funny. Look at this beautiful view.
Don't let us down with your speech at graduation, Abe.
Last Friday, Cleo, Natalia, and Mackenzie hung out with Sean, Dom, and Austin and went around to check out everyone's mismatched socks in honor of World Down Syndrome Day.
Good morning, Bonnick. I'm Cleo. And I'm Mackenzie. And today we're in the halls with...
Sean Lester, Dominic,
and Austin.
And what is today?
That's Down Syndrome Day.
And what are we wearing?
Yellow and blue.
And our socks?
Are whales and flamingos.
What about you, Austin? What are your socks?
Football and fireworks.
Good morning, Bonnick. Today is Friday. And what's your name?
Jocelyn.
And what's your socks are you wearing?
I'm wearing one gray sock and one pink sock.
That sounds great.
What socks are you wearing?
I am wearing one White Castle sock and one Basquiat sock. Highbrow, lowbrow.
What socks are you wearing today?
I'm wearing the Peace, Love, and 21 socks, and it's a beach scene, but I got them at Bonnick Brew, and they're all the J socks.
Mr. O'Donnell.
What socks you wear?
2 favorites. Santa Claus coming down a chimney.
And skateboard.
Nope. Well, bacon. If the skateboard was made of bacon. The best part.
That's your foot.
It is my foot.
Who am I here with?
Your favorite athletic director.
And what kind of socks are you wearing today?
I'm wearing J's, baby. Smiley faces. And we got a little boom. It's almost 4th of July.
I'm wearing gingerbread socks and bacon socks.
Perfect.
See you in the halls, Bonnick.
Wait! We never asked you what socks you're wearing.
I am wearing one sock of hedgehogs, one sock of snails.
I'm wearing one polar bear and one Snoopy Valentine's Day sock.
Say happy. Down Syndrome Day.
Great job, guys.
April is almost here and school gets busy again.
April 10th is a science symposium. Everyone is invited to check out the hard work of these science research students.
And April 11th is my birthday.
April is definitely birthday season.
But mine's most important.
Moving on, enjoy the spring and go out and support our spring sports teams. See you in the halls, Bonnick!